Sit properly. Sitting like a railway passenger. Online students, am I audible to you people? So let us move to the further. So enter into the class. Have you prepared random module? Come on, respond. Prepared or not prepared? Prepared. Who prepared? Raise your hands. Once I want to see your face. Hmm. Raise. Raise your hands. Hmm? Nobody raising the hand. Prepared or not prepared? Raise your hands. Why you fear students? So, huh? Why you are fearing? Repeat. Stand up. Tell me the syntax of random. Syntaxes of random. Hmm. Next. That is the second syntax. You are saying second syntax. Numpy dot random of value is called second syntax. First syntax. Numpy dot random. Numpy dot random dot. No, you keep silent. Is I'm asking. No, no values. Empty. Random off. You need to say random off. Third syntax. Nothing is there. In the chat box also nothing is. Don't see the chat box. The third syntax. Sit down. You tell the third syntax. Random dot random of row comma column comma size. Next another syntax. Fourth syntax. Seeing the chat box. I know like that. I am also student now. Will you play with me? It is impossible. Sit down. So coming to the see students, remembering syntaxes are very important all the times. If you don't remember syntaxes, if you come only random of, normal of, if you remember like that, no use. Generally, most of the students are not remembering libraries. You take whoever you like it, who are training under softwares, you need to remember syntax. That is your life. Understand? So don't complete the courses, you remember the syntaxes. You remember the syntaxes first, then only you have the future. If you don't remember the syntaxes, there is no use. Okay? So last and final question. To girls, I will ask you. Why shall I ask the question to girls? ఎందుకంత? Right. Who will answer my question, ma? Who will answer my question? Who will answer? Based on question, you will raise your hand. Not like that. Who will answer my question? Stand up. Linspace syntax, you tell me. Linspace. Variable name is equal to silence. Silence. Numpy dot. Numpy dot. Starter. Numpy comma starter. I will write it. Variable name is equal to numpy dot start, stop, step, jump. Is it like that? Come on. Variable name is equal to numpy dot linspace of start, stop, num is equal to 50, comma, end point. End point is equal to what? True, comma, ret step is equal to false, comma, d type. That is the syntax. Sitting like a railway passenger is not correct. Sit down. If you make noise, I will come and ask the questions. You have to read the notes like anything in my class. Okay. Be careful, students. Now I'm going to enter into the further. Further, I'm going to say very soon for all the students, I will give you the notes. For all the other batch students, I'm going to send the notes for you people. The I'm having two zip files with me. These two zip files I will give you to all the students who are there in my class. The other batch students try to use my notes to cater all the requirements in the industry in interview point of view. Completely everything is available in these two. 11 a.m. students who is completed recently, I posted this. Try to take up that. Okay, very soon. In by contacting to admins once, I will be posting it. Definitely, I will post it in 1 or 2 days. I will post it. Okay, na? Don't get uh, uh, about it. Rina, please kindly share Django notes also. Okay, fine. You, I will give my laptop to everybody. Completely, I'll give my laptop. Take my laptop. Take my laptop. Okay. So in that, so much of stuff is there. So okay, Marina, just I'm joking. Don't worry about it. Whatever is there with me, I will try to share it. Come to come to coming to the further continuation process. So now I will go to the last class. What is discussed state? What is place state? Here I'm going to open with just look at that. This part already completed. This part already completed. Rand and then this also completed. Correct. Now I'm going to come to where brand and then uniform I'm going to introduce. Now I'm going to enter into this. Students, I'm going to take up. Are you writing notes? Huh? Hmm? See, if you don't read the notes, there is no use of attending my class. I'm not going to like a my students' time policy. Half an hour explaining, half an hour writing the notes is one of the very bad practice in 2025 model. Let us utilize completely explanation and coding in the class. It is in schools, intermediate colleges that should be done. Once we enter into professional studies, it should not be taking place. Okay. So let us move to the further called what? Rand model. I'm going to take it. I completed random and then normal examples already done it. Now I'm going to enter into the further place. What is the next one I'm taking? Rand and uniform. I'm going to take it here. So I'm going to take it. So random and normal deals with what distribution? Random and normal of deals with which distribution? Normal distribution. What is the normal distribution contains? Random samples with huge difference in the width of the values. So spread of the values. So there is a mean is there, mean left side, mean right side. That differences is called what? Width of it. I already said in the class, heartbeat of thousands and millions of people in the world is called what? Normal distribution. Diabetic range of hundreds and thousands of people. So is called what? Normal distribution. Are you following me? Right. Now I want to go for taking the intelligent IQ rate of our students in the class. IQ rate, and the intelligent quotient rate in the class is called which distribution? Normal distribution. IQ rate of all IIT students in one section, uniform distribution. There's a slight difference is there, right? Slight difference is there. So if you want to go to uniform distribution, there are two functions are there. One is rand and one more is uniform. These random module is very, very important. Remember, students, I'm not boosting it. Once you appear for one interview after full stack Python is over, complete questions will be coming from my notes. 101%. 101%. That's why write the notes and practice the notes. So I'm going forward syntax. What is this function will do? This function displays or generates, this function generates random floating point values, random floating point values. What is that student is doing? It's student. Okay. So I thought that shouldn't. This function generates random floating point values, random floating point value between what? 0.0 to 0.0 to what? 1.0. 0.0 to 1.0 is called what? The value itself says. Which distribution? Uniform distribution. 0.0 to 1.0 is called a very close value. 0.1, 0.12, 0.13, 0.101, something like a very close values. But itself will say what values? Uniform distribution. These two functions deals with which distribution? Right. What about this one? Difference between these two, I will tell you. So coming to the point back, yesterday I said to you, random and normal also I said. Rand n will give you the values, positives and negatives between what? 0.0 to 1.0 with positives and negatives we got it. 0.0 and then negative values are there, positive values are there. That is -1, 0 and 1. There is a spread is there. But here it is going to be positive values will be coming 0.0 to what? 1.0, which is very close to it. What is the normal will do? You can give your own values. LOC represents what? Mean. And a scale represents what? Spread, standard deviation among the spread. Some of the values started with 11, 13, 12, 10 yesterday. And this random always deals with what? 0.0 positive, so 0.0 negatives also it was shown in the last class. So you can go for your own programmer defined kind of mean and what scale you can take. Here always mean is going to be 0, scale is also going to be having what? 0.1, 1 and etc. Yesterday I said you the help also to you. And when you come to today, rand and uniform deals with uniform distribution. The value will be between this. I'll go for the syntax number 1. What is the syntax number 1? Variable name is equal to I'm going to take it numpy dot random dot I'm going to take it rand off. There is no parameter at all. This will give you the value between what? Generates the random floating point values between 0.0 to 1.0. 0.0 to 1.0. Syntax number 2, I will go for it. Syntax number 2, same. Of what I am going to give you? Value I am going to give you. Value. Generating the random floating point values here. Generating random floating point values. Generating random floating point values. Random floating point values. Floating point values. Random floating point values. How many times? Value times. Yesterday I wrote it. Value times. Between, yes, between 0.0 to 1.0. Right. This is going to be called as what? Simply 1D. This is called simply 1D. Here generating the random floating point value. This is generating the random floating point value between this value. This is not value time, simply cut one value will be coming. I hope you are following me. Next, there is one more kind of syntax. There is one more kind of syntax. I will go for it. Can you expect it, students? Here I will go to, this is going to be the same syntax. I will carry, here I'm going to write it. Of course, 1 minute. So here I will carry, there I will write it. Next, 3 is called what? Same as previous only. Here you will have what? Row, and next is what? Rows and what? Columns. Rows and columns will get it. Generating the floating point values, floating point values, floating point values. How that? Rows into what? Columns. Rows into columns. Suppose if I write 2 comma 3, 6 values will be coming between what values? 0.0 to 1.1. These are all very close to each other. Which distribution it is? uniform distribution. Next, obviously, it is going to be which this one is 2D or 1D? That is deals with 2D. This is going to be called what? 1D. So if you want to go for which one? 3D. 3D. I'll go for it. Come on. Number of matrices. Number of what? Matrices, comma, rows and columns in the form of here. Number of matrices into, into rows and columns. It is going to be between what values, ma? Between what? 0.0 to what? 1.0 of what? Here 3D. 3D. This is about the subject of how this is going to be done. So this is comes under which function? Rand function. What is the uniform function? These are all deals with 0.0 to 1.0. But this uniform function, if you want to have the uniform distribution between 99 and 100, 99 and 100, programmer defined kind of uniform distribution. So uniform I will give you after showing this example. Can I show it now? Getting all of you? Last student. Are you following? By staying mobile, you cannot follow. You need to see on the screen. Right? Last stand up once. Hmm. Watching mobile, correct? No. Just doing that and saying no. Watching mobile. You are listening the class in the mobile. Huh? Clearly not visible. Come here. You can sit here. Come faster. If you see mobile, other people will watch mobile. And adjacent student is my favorite student. He is always very worried about mobiles only. So come fast. Now coming to this place. Who are all having any eyesight, any problems are then come and sit with me. Come and sit with me. Any eye problem, any headache problem, any problem, sleeping problems, any problem, come here. All nears and dears. Come and sit. Online students, is it clear? Is it clear for all of you? Is the syntax is clear for all of you? So coming to the place, now I will move to the further discussion. So go to this place now. Here I'm having, go to this Jupyter notebook. There I will take it. New random module part 2 is going on here. Start. Syntax number 1, I will take it. Syntax number 1, rand function here. So here I'm going to take up import. Come on, start with numpy as np. A is equal to np dot what? Np dot random dot rand of, like this I'm saying. What value will come? Any one of the random value between 0.0 to 1.0. Yes. Print of a comma type of a. What is the type of a? What is the type of a? Float. Very good. This is called a float. Are you getting me? So next, another way also, if you go for it, another floating point value will be coming. You see the difference in that. You try to post it like that. You will be getting very close difference is going to come. If you go to multiple kind of things, you will get very close difference among all of them. 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, something like that you will get. All of them are very close or not. There is no bell curve kind of aspect will be coming. It is a only uniform kind of curve will be coming. So it is going to be something like all values are very close to it, very close to it. Some smaller values are something like this. If you want one small diagram, I will show you. Uniform distribution, uniform distribution, uniform distribution images I will show. Uniform distribution images I will show. This is, I'm just trying to open it. Here you just to see. Are you seeing this diagram now? So this is very close to it. The values is here. The value is here. Some higher, some lower, some higher, some lower, some lower and higher. Are you seeing this now? Some lower like this. These are all called what? very close to it, very close to it. And a good bowler is going to put the balls to take a wicket. The balls which is shown after the over is over, they will show the some dotted balls are done. That is called which distribution? Uniform. The length of it's before the batsman is going to be a simplest meaning of what? Which distribution? Uniform distribution. You see this kind of thing also here. It is something like a this kind of thing. It also called what? One's called of what? Uniform distribution. Right? Anyhow, come to this place now. This is a value we got it. Second syntax, I'm going to take it. Syntax number two, I'm going to talk. Syntax number two. So see the syntax number two here. Variable name is equal to giving you this type of description here. So coming to this place, generating the values, something like this. So 0.02. So go to the same place. Here of what I will write, some 5 I am going to write it. 5. How many values will be coming? Between 0.02. Yes. It is known as what? End array. You observe this. They are very close to each other. They are very close to each other. And in the matplotlib, this is a data set for me. I will write a graph also. Which graph I will write? Histogram I will write it. Histogram. In further, don't think that Sir is saying now he may be showing or not. Don't have that doubt. I will try to tell you the beautiful concept for you people in all the times. So matplotlib, when you go to histogram, you say this examples of histogram, examples of histogram you see. It is going to be available here. Histogram here. That histogram related kind of examples will be coming. Examples with bin. These are all going to be histogram related data. So much of values I'm taking. Histogram related. Histogram related. All the values will be coming. Some case studies also will be taken and then showing to you with all graphics kind of thing. This data set also will be taken and showing to you. So similarly, if you want to see the idea of it, that is called a dimension of it, I'm going to take it something like a 10. What is the dimension of it? So dim of what? A is equal to what? A dot ndim. A dot ndim. So see these values now, students. These are all the values between what? 0.0 to 1.0. So it is an end array. Dimension is 1. So go to next 2D. 2D. Come on, syntax. Syntax. Online students, follow me carefully, ma'am. So 2D I'm going to take up. 2D. So coming to this place, here I'm going to take it. Syntax number 3. There, syntax number 3. There I will take it. Here I will go for it. Having like this. Try to bring what is the description also you will get it. In this case, between this value. Go to the same place. Here I'm going to take it. Hmm. Come on, speak out. What is this now? I will take it. Rows, comma, columns. So 3 comma 3 I'm going to take. How many values will come? 9. Rows and columns. Just to follow my syntax. That's all. Need not to put more efforts by yourself. So I'm going to write it 3 by 3. All values you see, they are very close to the interval of 0.0 to 0.1. If I put a graph, almost it is going to be close to each other. All of them are going to be, if I take it, all the values here, they're almost in the range of like this, it will be shown the diagram. So this type of slots, what you are having is called uniform. Uniform. Right. So next two dimension here, and you can have one more kind of value, one more kind of value, something like 4 comma 5 I will write it, 4 comma 5 I will write it. All the values are between 0.0 to 1.0. That is going to be called what? Which one? Uniform distribution, rows, comma, columns. Next one is 3D. 3D, I want to go for it. 3D, I'm going to take up the same syntax. I'll go to the 3D here. So going to this place, syntax is here. Go to the next place. Here I'm going to enter into this here, going to this place, generating the values, number of rows, matrices between the values called what? 0.02, 1.0, 3D kind of thing, 3D kind of thing. So you are getting these values. So I'm going to write it. Carry this entire thing. Here I will carry in this place. I want to go for 2 comma 2 comma 3 comma 3. What is this 2 comma 3 comma 3? Two matrices, three rows and three columns. All of the values are between 0.02. Everything is there. And if we go to larger samples, if you take it, you cannot even differentiate the difference of gaps between the slots. So it is called what? 3. Dimension is 3. Still, if I add 2 comma 2 comma 3 comma 3, two clusters, each cluster two matrices with three rows and three columns. So if we go to 4D, if we go for it, 2 comma 2 comma 2 comma 2, you will be having, this is called one cluster. This is called another cluster, two cluster. First one is 2. Each cluster contains two matrices. Each contains two matrices. That is called a second two. That is called a second two. Each matrix contains three rows, three columns. That is 3 comma 3. That is the meaning of what? 4D. Practically, we have only what? 3D. We don't have 4D and all. Are you following me, all of you? Right. Everybody clear up? So, how many syntaxes rand contains? 4. So spell out all of you. Of rand of value, rand of rows comma columns, rand of columns. Right? So today you are remembering, but tomorrow, day after tomorrow, carrying is the greatest point. 1,000 rupees keeping in the packet is easy. But without spending, we have to keep tomorrow, day after tomorrow, like that. One day keeping everything, that is called what? No use. So when do you earn? Earning is nothing but remembering the subject day by day. Morning, evening, if you read, you can become expert. Shall I move to the further? Right. Let us go to the next function called what? Uniform. Uniform. There I'm going to take it. Uniform I'm going to take. This function generate the floating point values. I will write it according to the programmer's choice. Generates random floating point values according to what? Programmer choice. That is depends on the problem choice. You can go for it. Random normal. That is only the difference. Rand uniform. Difference is called what? Programmer dependence value. So there it is a syntax number one. Syntax number one. Here, uniform. I will go to numpy dot, what is this now? Random dot what? Uniform. Before going to this uniform, this also by default gives you the values between 0.0 because you are not mentioning what? Value there. You are not mentioning the value. By default, this also will give you 0.0 to 1.0. Before going to that, students, I want to give you the help of what, ma? Rand. I want to show the help of Rand. Students, you remember all the times, remember this is one of the very critical point to tell you everybody. If you are attending any class, ask them to show the help. This is one of the alert you have to remember. Already you have a big damage in our colleges. Blackboard, white chalk piece, whiteboard, blue marker, black marker, etc. You have to always concentrate on studies. Okay. So go to that import. Tell me numpy as what? NP. Numpy as NP. Help. I forget. NP dot random dot rand off. Please see, mom. Here it is taking random module of what? Numpy. Star arcs. What is the star arcs? Random of value, random of rows, comma, columns, random of number of matrices, comma, rows and columns. It's called variable length argument only or Python class. Okay, random values d0, d1, so on, dn. So this is convenience for giving you something like zeros and then ones in the place of it. Create a normal distribution. Which distribution here? Right. So see that kind of thing. Zero open bracket, but is inclusive. This is called what? Exclusive. That is one will not be coming. That is always between 0.0 to what? 1. 1 indicates that is excluded. Coming to the parameter students. Parameters. Come on, read out. D0, D1, Dn represents int parameter. The dimension of the returned array. Non-negative value. Non-negative value. In normal distribution, what values we got it? Yeah, here we are getting what? Yes. If no argument is given, in single Python float value returned. Between what? 0.0 to 1. Okay. Output D0, etc. It is, if no argument is given, this is a value. And other things, 2D, 3D, not mentioning. Even the example also, if you come, only simply this is saying that. And our notes will give you these many examples. So once a help is there, you have to build more examples on it. That will give you more knowledge, correct? Help also they are giving with too much abstract knowledge they are giving. Simply one example and finishing up. So you have to practice like this. Syntax one, syntax two, three, four, multiple examples on that. You will get a grip on the subject. Okay, now? Are you understanding? Go to next which function? Uniform. My dear students, coming to the uniform function, I will go for it. Let us take this example, uniform of it. Let me go for the second example also. This second example will be like this, second syntax. This will give you, this will give you second example. There also I am going to give low and high I am going to mention. What is this? Low comma what? High. This will give you the values between the values called what? Random floating point values. Random floating point values. Random floating point values between, come on, low to, very good, low to high minus 1. High minus 1. Next, I forget. One more syntax. Low to high minus 1. In what? In the form of, in the form of 1D. In the form of 1D. Okay. Syntax number 3, I forget. What is the syntax number 3? Come on. 3. Come on. Low comma, high comma. Beautiful. Beautiful. Good. So generating the random floating point values between what? Low to what? High minus 1. Low to high minus 1. Hmm. In the form of, in the form of what? That size represents, I will go for. What is this size? Maybe it is called 2D. Maybe it is called in the form of size representation. In the form of size representation. I will give you that size representation. I mean, here one small correction I will do. 1D. If I say 2, if I say 2, 2 uniform values will come. If I say 4, what will come? 4 values will come between these two. 1D that is called. If I say size is called what? 2 comma 3. What is that? 2 rows and 3 columns. If I write 2 comma 2 comma 2, 3D. 2 comma 2 comma 2 comma 2, 4D. So in this case, you will get it what? In the form of a single value between low to high. That's all. Not in the form of 1D. Low to high minus 1. That's all. Here it is going to be 1D. It can be 2D and it can be 3D. That is, it can be continued like that. I hope you are getting it. So let me go to the example. First example. First example. So try to follow. So I'm going to take it uniform function here. So syntax here. I'm going to take this data. So generates these values. Start here. Import. Come on, speak out. Numpy as np. np. Come on. A is equal to np dot random dot uniform of. uniform of, now I'm going to write it, A comma type of A, type of A. What is the value coming? Between 0.0 to 1.0. 1 is included or excluded? Already you have seen the bracket. 0.0 comma what? Like this. 1.0 like this. This indicates what? Closed interval. In mathematics, that is called closed interval. This is known as what? Open interval. Inclusive. This is called exclusive. Okay. So if you want to run one more time, it is going to be the value like this. You will get it. It is the value like this. It is working like a random only. Getting me? Yes. Go to the next one. Second syntax, I'm going to take it. This is second syntax I'm going to take. The first syntax gives you similar to rand only. I want to generate my own value between those two, between our programmer defined value, between high, high minus 1. Start here, the same mechanism. Here I will carry, in this case, I will write it 10 comma 12. 10 comma 12. Random floating point value. Random floating point value between 10 comma 12. That value can be either integer type, you can say, float value also you can say. So come on to the point back. So you are going to get it between 10 to 12 minus 1, between 10 to, between this value only will be coming. So this is the value it is going to come. Between 10 to what? 12 minus 1 in the sense not 11. And 12.0 below you will get it. So it will be 11.999 also you will get it. 11.99999 also will come. It is nothing but it is within the range only, na? One more thing. One more time. If you go to it. If you want to see more deep of it, you see that 11 point. Sir, if you want, go to for, come on, value in, for I in range of, I want how many floating point values between 10 to 12, 10. All of them are very close to what? 10 to 11.9999. Adi point akkada. Are you following that? See that values. How many? For I, okay, for I in range of it. So you are going to get it. All the values you see, ma, that are all going to be very close to each other. All of them like this. Are you getting it? So you can also give it as, you can also give it as 100 comma 100.1, 100.1, 100.1. What is the difference? 100.1 is called what? So much of narrow differences in decimal places it will be coming. How many times? 10 times. Are you getting up? So these are all you see 100.01, 01, 08, 06, 02, 04, 04, 04, 04. But others are difference is there or not? Again 04, 21, no, 3002, 04, 58, 01, 01, 01 here. But here it is 71, it is called what? 30. And such a close related values will come. This is called which distribution? Uniform distribution. Got it? So even you can go to 20 also. Even the 20 values will not be coming. They are not going to be same values will be coming. I think you are following me. These are all called what? Single float value will be coming. That is the second value. What is the difference between random and uniform of? Random always gives you 0.0 to 1.0. But uniform will give you your own uniform distribution values you can take according to programmer choice. This is a compulsory code. Difference between random and normal of. Difference between uniform and rand of. This will be coming. This is called what? Single float value will be coming. Second difference is called what? Low comma, high comma, what? Size. I want to take up that. Go to the same syntax. Here I will go to syntax number 3. Syntax number 3. I'll carry this entire thing. Go to this place. Here. Tell me syntax number 3. Low comma high comma size I am going to say between low to high in the form of, in the form of what? Size representation, in the form of size. I mean size representation. size representation. That is nothing but here I am writing 1D. Next is called what? 2D. Next 3D, etc. kind of formats. Start with here I am going to write it 3 comma 3. I will write it. What is the meaning of 3 comma 3? Moddu 3 rows and 3 columns, no Moddu. It is going to be called what? Always remember low comma high. This is nothing but 3.3. There is no such value will be coming because it is low and high is going to be same. Are you following this? So low comma high, 3 comma 4 I am writing. What is the 3? Low. What is the high? What value will come? 3.9 it will come. 3.9. You can also write it as what? 3.5 and the next is what? 4.5 also you can write. The value will come between 3.5 to 4.5. 4.5 and 4.499999 like that it will be coming. In that, comma. How many values I want? 3. What is the 3? Size. So between 3.5 to 4.5, how many values will come? Right. I can write it as size is equal to also I can write it. Which concept? Keyword arguments or functions concept. First two are what? Positional parameters. You can execute. It is going to give you 3 values between these two low and high. It is called what type of value? ND array. ND array. Whose dimension is what? Yes. dim of A is equal to A dot. What is this? ND. Beautiful. I'm getting 3 values or not? See, all of them are very close. 3.611, 3.606, 3.77. Clear or not? Yes. Boys in the back not speaking anything. Are you okay? Last 3 rows. Are you okay? This side. Sir, yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir, no, sir. Right. Are you okay with this? Last I will come to questions. 11 questions I'll ask you. Be careful. Not answering. Tomorrow onwards, you will be sitting here. Don't think that sir will not watch it. On top of you, there is a CC camera is there. చూసుకుంటున్నాడు ఆయన ఉందని చూస్తున్నాడు ఆయన రైట్ సో coming to this size is going to be called what 3 here. Now I'm going to say size is called 6, so you'll be getting 6 values are coming. So these values you take it. ND array dimension is 1. Now I want what? 2D. 2D I want. Suppose I want to go for rounding this value. How do you do this rounding of this value, ma? Yesterday I said np dot a round off, a round off, a, comma what? 2 or 3 I will take. Actually, when you come to uniform distribution, don't round off. 99.99945, 99.99938, 99.99928. When you round it, all of them become equal. So deciding factor is becoming difficult. Don't try to round it, okay? When you try to round it, the similar values may be resulting. In this case, it is not resulting. When you take a small scale values, small size values, if we take, there is a chance of having equal values will be coming. Okay, now? So in uniform distribution, what we should not take it? Rounding, you cannot take it. The best example is NTA JE mains percentile you see. After the dot, at least 6 to 7, 8 decimal places will be there. For deciding factor is concerned, it is more easy. If you round it, it's become a problem of equal values will come. Are you getting me? Right. Go to the another syntax here. Fourth syntax, I'm going to take it. This is called, okay, the same kind of thing. Go to the same place. Size is equal to what you are writing. Size is equal to, come on, 2 comma 3. 2 comma 3. What are my values, ma? I will take 10 comma 10.5. 10 comma 10.5. Between 10 to 10.5, what I want? 2D I want. 2 rows, 3 columns. So take little bit bigger. 4 comma 3 you take it. 4 rows and yes, 2D. These are all values are going to be like this. So 10.09, 10.26, 10.2727. But this is next is different. Other values you see, all of them are going to be different. You take even, so 7 comma 7 you take it. Values are completely different. Values are completely different. So I will take it. Dimension is 2 only. You take it as what? 4 comma 7 you take it. 4 comma 7 you take it. All the values you see. 4 comma 7 if you take it, it is also going to be something different. 4 rows and 3 columns, and 4 rows and 3 columns. If you reduce it for looking, it will be looking nice. You can see like a matrix because it is exceeding its length of that in the Jupyter notebook. Are you following me now? Right. You observe it. It is totally different values are going to come. So this is called which matrix? Two dimension. Similarly, I will go for 3D. Last and final, I will go to 3D. So how do you write it? 2 comma 3 comma 3, I will write it. 3D, I will take it. Are you following? 2 rows, 3 columns. So last and final, if you go to ND also, I will go for 2 comma 2 comma 3 comma 3. So you are going to get all the values. Two clusters, each cluster is having something like this. What is the dimension? 4. Come on, go to help. Come on, help of what is this? Uniform. What is that? Uniform. I'm going to take it uniform. So we are going to have it. Come on, read out. Uniform. Low is equal to 0.0. High is equal to what? 1.0. That means when I went to the first syntax, generating the value between what? 0.0 to 1.0. If I don't pass any value for uniform, it is taking what value as a low? High is taken as what? And size is what? None. These are all called which concept? Default arguments concept. Already we learned in third class only. Third class lo నేర్చుకున్నాం మనం. Now it is after all for us. You take any Python student, what is the use of positional arguments? They don't know. Default arguments they don't know. Variable arguments they don't know. Variable length arguments purpose they don't know. But we learned very well in very early stages only. So next step, draw the samples of uniform distribution. In the matplotlib, I will draw the diagram also for this kind of values. I'm having these many values now. I will write the diagram. For one diagram, I will write for matrix 1, matrix 2 diagram. Like 4 diagrams, I will write it where all participating in which distribution? Uniform distribution. As come to that, samples uniformly distributed half open interval. That is low is included. High is what? Excluded. Includes low, but excludes what? High. In other words, value within the interval equally likely to be to drawn uniform. It is very close to each other. So come to the point back. Parameters. Float. It can be a float value. It can be a float value. And you need not to take it as always integer. High also what value? Float value. When you are taking float here, I already mentioned it. 10 no 10.5. Float. Here I completely specified what? Take previous example. 3.5, 4.5. Float. Earlier I mentioned what you know. Earlier I mentioned only called what? 10 comma 12 integer. Once if I am taking float, it is taking integer also no. Because every int value is a subset of what value? Float value. You can take it. This is a help related. Coming to this size, it represents what? Int. One single value you can represent, and you can represent what? Couples of ints also you can represent. I mean to say like this. What I said, size is equal to 6. It is called int. It is called what? Tuple. Tuple. This is called a tuple. This is called a tuple. See how to understand the help. Only if you see help you cannot understand. To understand the help, teacher help is required. Teacher should know what is the help of PSF documentation. Travis Oliphant documentation, teacher should have the knowledge first. That's why most of the teachers, why they don't show help? If they show help, student will become helpless. Really, that is a fact. That's why they don't show help. Because in my Python beginning of the class only I'm showing the help. That means this X website, Y website, X tube, Y tube, useless. Why? My student will learn to see help. You are the number one candidate. If you see the YouTube and executive, will say useless YouTube, you will say. Why? They don't show the help for you. Correct or not? They will explain junk for you. That's why you will not look at that. So all professionals will not look at that. You may write exams, academic exams you may write by seeing YouTube, but you cannot become a professional. You will buy the ticket, bus ticket you will buy, but you cannot, after entering into the journey into the company, difficult. So come to the point back here. Out of that, int size represents either that. See everything what we are getting it. So here you are getting some kind of values also here. Uniform of this values also representing here. So I think you are going to get it. Uniform concept also done. Clear? So how many random functions are there? Rand and uniform is clear. Online students, I'll speak for 1 minute. Is it clear, students? Is it clear up to here? Respond everybody. Now. So this you give a special meaning for it. Now I'm going to enter into shuffle and choice. Shall I go to shuffle and choice? Right. Before that, I will speak first about choice. First, I will speak about what? Choice. Choice, I will speak first. Choice, I will explain first. Later, I will go to what? Shuffle. Because these two are going to be one combination, I will explain. This is going to be 6. So I'll go to the choice. So come to the choice. I'm going to enter into the choice concept here. Choice concept I'm going to enter. So come to the choice. Here I will take it. Now, what is the meaning of choice, ma? Tell me. Choice, you tell me. Sixth one is, what is the meaning of that? I will go to choice. Hmm. Tell me, what is the meaning of choice? You know, fill in the blanks exam, you know how to write? Hmm. No, I'm not joking with you. I want to take your weakness to strong. I'm taking. Do you know how to answer fill in the blanks? How many fill in the blanks? No, choice, multiple choice questions. You know how many multiple choice will be given? 4 or 5? ఎందుకు 4? Why not 5? Suppose if I conduct the multiple choice, I will give 8. If I give 8, what you will do? You will become fail. They will give 4 only. Why 4? They are helping you indirectly. If luck is good, you will select 1. Your ratio of selecting is more. That's why nobody will select you based on multiple choice questions. Multiple choice question is something like a giving a soup before going to enter into the original place. Correct? If I give that multiple choice question to the person who is selling of the class, jalebi, samosa is selling, if you give to that person that paper of 25 things, question paper, what he will do? I say, okay, just put tick mark pen and paper. He will put tick marks, 25 tick marks. If his luck is good, morning something, he done something. The luck is good. He may get 24 out of 25. Do you claim that he know Python? No, he don't know. But will you keep him in your project? No. That is just like a yes, he know Python. But I'm against to the multiple choice. But these days, certification level of questions also conducted with what? MCQs only. That is what even my students posted also. Even they posted to me, circulate to our students. So I'm going to take it. So this is called questions are there. 100 challenging exercises, 50 interview based questions on basic Python. There are 30 questions are there. Some variables questions are there. I'm having those questions. I'm in the process of that. There are a lot of questions are given. These questions are given. What is the correct way to create an integer variable x with a value called 5 in Python? X is equal to 5, int x is equal to 5, x colon is equal to 5, 5 is equal to x. What is the answer? ఇక్కడ ఉంది ఇదా? Are you seeing that? Actually, answers also I put it. And where you should not fill it. Explanation also I am giving for that. So, are you seeing that? Now you answer this, or answer is also there. So, like that, the questions I'm posting to you, you also try to read well. Very soon I will post all these questions. But when you come to the NumPy level pandas, projects I'll post, MCQs I'll post, fill in the blanks I will post and everything. Okay, right? So come to the point of it. Vishnuvardhan, I will share it. I will share it. You will download, but you won't go through. Normal. This is general. Now you'll go for it. Choice. Come on to the choice. I'm going to give you the choice. I will share it. These questions I will share it. Still, some more things are yet to come. After coming everything, we'll post it. When I'm showing means definitely I will post it. Now, coming to yes, Google Drive and Google Classrooms. In all our classrooms also will post. Google Drive for all other students also I will post it. Syntax is variable name is equal to, I'm going to take it numpy dot random dot random dot, come on, choice. Don't take much time. You only try to understand choice of what I'm taking. Iterable object. That is nothing but what you know. ND array object. ND array object. Comma. What is that? Size. 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 Coming to ND array object comma size. What is an ND array object? Is one of the iterable object. Contains what? More than one value. More than one value. So ND array object contains more than one value. From that, what choice will do? Multiple choice. A, B, C, D. How many will select? One or more than one? One only will select. That is what is the size value? One. If you want, you can select more than one. That time I can write size is equal to what? 2. Suppose I have 10 values. I want to select random 3 values. I want to fetch it. What is that now? Come on. Size is equal to what? 3. Simple, ma. I have some 100 question bank is there. 100 question bank is there. 100 questions are there. I want to select 10 questions randomly. What I will do? Select that is called a choice of that NDA iterable object which contains questions, comma, size is equal to what? 10. So what is coming? 10 values will be, 10 questions will be coming. Shall I show you the example? So choice will select by default one from many. One from many. If you want to tell select two from many, three from many from many, I can go for it. Go to the example. Go to the example. So I'm going to enter into this choice. Select size is by default one only. I will go to this place now. Next example is choice. So I will go to that. It selects. It selects what value? Selects one value that is in the bracket. Size is equal to 1 by default. Size is equal to 1 by default from an from an iterable object. From an iterable object, that is which object that is? ND array object. Come on, take the ND array object. I'm going to take it. Create one ND array object. Create one ND array object. A is equal to np dot np dot np dot. I'll take it this one, np dot, because when student is directly taking the choice, they will type np dot. They will get an error called a name error. That's why import numpy as np dot array of array of. I'm going to take it Python C C++. Next is called a Django. So I'm writing Django, comma what? DSA, and the next is called what? CSS. CSS. What is this is called? List of strings converted into which type? ND array. Print of what? Content of content of content of what? A. Content of A. Print of A, comma type of A, which is going to give you the value like this. Now I want to select, come on, select one random course. Select one random course. Random course. How do you do that? I forget. CRS is equal to np dot random dot. Come on. Very good. Choice of what? Yeah. That's all. If I don't mention the size, it will select. Yes. Print of what? random course is equal to random selected course is equal to comma what? CRS. Random selected course is equal to C++. Next, select one more random course from the above random course is called what? C++. Don't think that all the times it selects C++. DSA. Select one more kind of thing. It will select what? Django. Are you getting it? Online students. Now I'm going to take up one more kind of thing. One more kind of thing I want to take it. I will take something like this. So select the same thing. Here I will go to this. I want to select something like this. np dot, of course, I'm writing random dot, hmm, rand int of. Do you remember the syntax, sir? What is the syntax is? 10 comma 21 comma. So almost forget rand int of low comma high. And what is this now? Size. Size represents what? 1D, 2D, 3D. Go to the place that I am taking low comma high. I am going to take almost how many? 6. 6. 201 comma 6 or 10 I am taking. 10 I am taking or 15 I am taking. What is the 15? Between these two values, I want 15 random values. And select one from them. Select one random value from ND array object. ND array object. First of all, are you following me? So see that now. Is it called random values are coming or not? These are the values between 100 to 201. So get the value. Come on. Value is equal to np dot random dot choice of A. How many values will come? Very good. Print of what? Random value. Random value. So go to random value is equal to comma what? Value. So you are going to get 131. Is 131 is there or not? Yes, 131 is there. Now I will take it one more kind of value here. You apply all random, uniform, normal, everything you apply. You are going to get it. Getting me? Now, students, I will go to how many values I want to select? Select three random values. Three random values. What is the size is equal to ma? Size is equal to what? 3. So I will write it comma what? 3. 3. 3. That is called both of them are positional parameters. Say 3. What is the type of the value that time? ND array. ND array. ND array. More than one value coming now. So it is going to come what? Three random values are coming. Whose type is what? Random values is equal to. Random values is equal to. I will write it. And the type is equal to. Type is equal to dot format of value comma. Value comma. What is this? Type of value. Format of type of value. Close it. You are going to get this random value ND array. Getting me? Yes. Now I want to get it. I want to get it. Some five values I want. I want to get five values. I am writing five. What is this now? Size is equal to. What is the size is equal to? Keyword argument. Keyword argument. Are you getting five values or not? Yes. So five is equal to. You are going to get it. I think you are following me now. So coming to the place back, this is what you are going to get it in this way. So go to the place. You are going to get something like this. Now I will go to the help. I'll go to the help here. So clear off. So start here. What is this? Choice. Choice. Go to the choice. So see that choice. Come on, chadukondi. Choice. What is this? Help on method choice in module numpy.random. A. What is the A? ND array object. Next, size is equal to what? None. Replace is equal to true and all those things you don't worry. I will tell you replace now only. A and size is important for me. Generate a random sample from a given 1D array. There is minimum 1D array means dimension should be 1. Only one value is there, there is no dimension. Already you know. So you come out of that, you come out of that. A represents what? 1D array. 1D array. And you are going to write size. Size represents what? Int. Tuple of int also you can give it. Tuple of ints also you can give it. The P is a 1D array like returns an ND array. Single item or ND array object is given. Are you following me now? So coming to the point back, here I am going to write it. In this case, I am going to write it. In that kind of values, I am writing 2 comma 2. 2 comma 2 I am going to write it. In this case, this I will write it. I will print this values. I will write it. Anyhow, you have seen that value. You can write it. So random values of this one. You see that is it coming in the matrix format or not? What is the dimension? 2D. 2D. So dim of random values. Dim of random values. Random values. Random values is equal to what? Value dot what? Endim. A value dot endim, which is called what? Something like this. And it depends. Size is equal to like this means 4 random values you are getting. Getting up? Right. This is a subject of how to select it. Clear or not clear? Yes. Last and final, I want to generate one captcha code I want to generate. Captcha code. Do you know captcha code? Graphic symbol. I want to ask you a small question. What it contains? Alphabets. Come on, spell out. Alphabets and plus what? Digits. In alphabets, uppercase letters, lowercase letters, 0 to 9. From that, I want to get how many? Four, four letters, 5 letters. It depends on you. Okay? Start. How do you start? Generate, generate the, generate the captcha code. Captcha code. Or, or what? Graphics symbol. Graphics symbol. Graphics symbol. Come on. So I want to take it what? ఇంపోర్ట్ తర్వాత చూద్దాంలే కానీ ఫస్ట్ ఇది కావాలి సబ్జెక్ట్ కావాలి. సో ఇంపోర్ట్ కామా సెమీకోలన్ లేటర్ విల్ సి. ఫస్ట్ ఐ వాంట్ టు హ్యావ్ ద లాజిక్. వాట్ ఐ వాంట్? కమ్ ఆన్ బాబు. ఐ వాంట్ టు టేక్ ఇట్ ఫస్ట్ alphabets I want. When I take alphabets, I will take alphabets. How do you take alphabets? Don't try to write x is equal to a b c d e f g h like that. You don't try to go for it. That is called what? They will see that he is coming in red bus. He is coming in red bus. Are you coming in red bus or yellow bus or Volvo bus? Hey, so not coming in any by walk. You are coming. I hope so. Come on. Alphas is equal to capital alpha. Cap ALPHA is equal to. Come on. All of you try to come. Here I am writing for a value. I said many times in my Python class. Range of 65 to 91. 65 to 91. 91. Come on, what is this? Char of value. Char of value. What is this concept called? Comprehension. Comprehension concept it is. Then done. Then done. This is going to give you uppercase alphabets. This is, we learned very long back. So print of what? Print of what? Capital alphabets, cap alphas. I'm going to write it something like a cap alphas. Which type it is? List type. Which type? List type. List type. Type of cap alphas. So see that you are getting all capital alphabets. Understood? If I want them in the string format, if I want them in the string format, I will simply go for what? I will simply go for what? Print of what? So simply like this, join of what? That alphas I will write it. So it is going to print all of them like this. These are all We did in where? Fourth class only we did. Now you are in BTech third year. Fourth class lo cheppam. I already said fourth class only. Python is so powerful. Similarly, I want what? Hmm. So I can write directly. Here I will write dot join of. I will write like this. What a beautiful code this is. What is this now? Cap A L P H A. A L P H A. Directly I'm getting alphas. Come on. Easy or difficult? Easy. So easy. Go to the next term. Go to the next stage. It is going to up. So coming to the point back, this is one thing. One thing I will go to it. Next I want to what? Small. That is called a lower. That is called what small. That is called a small alpha. Small alpha. What is this? Alpha. What you will do? Same dot join of is equal to join of. What you will do? 97 to 97 to comma add 1 to add 26 to that, it is 123. 97 is small a up to 122 small z. 123 minus 1 is called 122. This is becoming small alpha and everything. Are you following me? So I will go for what? Combine together. Combine together means what? It is becoming two strings are these. These are all which type? String type. Strings type these are all called. So I will combine. So alpha is equal to capital alpha plus concatenation I am doing is equal to plus what? Small alpha. I'm going to take it small alpha like this. And the print of what? Alphas. I will write it. So coming to the point back, all uppercase plus what? Lowercase is coming. Understand? Plus I want what also for this? Digits also I want. Digits also I want. How do you take digits? So it is a matter of if you want, you can write it 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can go to this place is called what? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can go to range function also you can take. Range function is also there. Na? You can take. You want like that? You want like that? Digits. Digits is equal to digits is equal to what I will do? I will take it for I in range of 10. 10. 10 means 0 to 10 minus 1. Which is the what value will be coming? I in range. What I will do? str of what? I. str of I. That will be coming in the form of what? str. What I will do? Dot what? Join of. I will write it. Dot join of. This I will write it. Dot join of. Getting. I will write today what? Digits. I will write what? Digits. Digits. So print today alpha digits. DIGs. Say what here? Alpha DIGs. It is called which type alpha DIGs? Type of alpha DIGs. Which type? Yes. So see that what is happening. So bracket. Comprehension bracket. This is join bracket. Join bracket required. Is it coming all of them or not? STR. STR. That STR I will convert into which type? ND array. Can I convert it into ND array? Yes. Convert. How do you convert? Here I will write it. Come on. NP dot what? Array of. NP dot array of. I'm concatenating string converting into what? ND array. ND array. That I'm going to get it, which is going to be known as what? ND array. Getting? Yes. Clear? Huh? See, this entire thing, I can write it into single line also. This entire thing, I will write this code. I will write this code plus I will write this code plus I will write this code. In one line, I will continue. If you become Python guru, you will write everything in one line only you will write. If you are not Python guru, if you are Junior Guru, you have to write like this. Depends. You know how to combine that. Substitution programming also, because we used to do from day one onwards. Okay. Anyhow, this is coming. Convert into what? My alpha digits are there. Now you get it. Hmm. Come on, get it. Come on. CAPTCH. Captcha is equal to np dot random dot choice of alpha digits, comma what? Size is equal to what? 5. Size is equal to 5. So I will write it here. So I will write it here. This answer you try to write it. You try to write it. Are you following me? There are multiple ways are there to get it. So you are getting it. An integer here. You are going to get it. Must be one dimensional. Some error is coming. Why this error is coming, When I am converting this type of array into which type? What is the dimension? 0. Now, beginning you remember 1D fundamental data types and str when I converted into a ND array whose dimension is 0. Shape is empty. So here I will write it. Here I will write it. Remove that. Print of what? This one called dim and dot ndim comma dot what shape, which will give you what? Zero dimension and empty shape. Just to open the bracket, close the bracket will come. Zero dimension like this it is coming. Are you following me? So if you want, what you can do, this join instead of that. Okay, anyhow you joined it. If you want, you can remove the join. If you want, you can remove the join, remove the join, remove the join. Go to the normal thing, you take it like this. This also you try to remove the join and don't try to get confused. Here remove the join. This is going to become what values now? List it is becoming. What it is becoming? List. List it is becoming. What you will do now? I will, I will go for what? Merging the lists. How do you merge the list? Our concept. One is extend, one more is plus plus plus. I will go for plus. More than one is there now. I will go for plus. Now I will go to what? I will go to all 4 digits is coming. There I will go to what? np dot array of I will take it. Are you following? Okay now. So మీకు ఇంకొకటి కొద్దిగా డీటెయిల్ లో చూపిద్దాం. I will show you little detail. This is going to become what? All the list values are coming in the form of what? List it is going to come with uppercase, lowercase, with digits. Type of what? Like this. You will be getting it. See, mom, all of them are going to get it. These are all values. This is up to uppercase. These are all lowercase. And these are all called what? Digits. It is which type? List type. That list type I am converting into which type, mom? np dot array of, like this I am converting. That will become what here? ND array. Whose dimension, everything will be coming. So end him and see that. What is the dimension? 1. How many elements? 26 plus 26 plus what? Come on. 10. That is 52 plus 10. That is 62. From there, I want to get what? Hmm. I want to get what? Yes. Choice value I want to get. Come on, get. So CAP is equal to np dot random dot choice of alpha digits, what? What is the size is equal to what? 5. Size is equal to 5. And say here, print of what? Cap, cap, hmm? Random. Okay, random. So random, comma, full stop, I will take just to say the last. I will take typing work. So this is going to give you what? Type of what? Cap. So see that, students, you are going to get this data. Are you seeing this? Right? This is called what array? ND array. Again you run it, again something is coming. Again you run it, something is coming. You try to run it, you are getting it. Are you getting me? So this I want to get it into not separately like that. I want to get it what? One by one I want to get. Like a closed format. You want to go for something like this? You can print off. You try with this, not join. If it is not working, we will write our own logic, tap off. So see that now. Is it coming or not? Yes, beautiful. So it is going to come. It is going to come like this. Okay. So if you want, this is called one captcha code. I want to generate some 10 captcha codes. Generates, that is 10, 10 times, 10 times. What you will do? Simply, I will go for what? For I in range of 10, 10. I will write it. This is going to be like this. So try to execute. I'm getting 10 times. Getting? So if you want some small spacing over there, you will be getting that values. Getting? Easy or difficult? So any task is there. If you know functions very well, you can do like anything. This is about which function? Choice function. Online students, is it clear? Is it clear for all of you? Respond. And all the functions in Python must starts with small letters only. Don't write by mistake choice ch capital like that. And if you write like that, you will struggle like anything. Why choice is not coming? And some students will say, sir, I typed what you typed, same thing, sir, in my laptop, not getting it. And indirectly blaming me. It is not correct. When sorry is getting answer, when you are not getting answer means where is the problem? With you only there is a problem. So you have to go for it. Okay. Right. Nice concept. Let me give it time. Let me enter into later further Numpy. The first phase only, second phase, third phase, pandas. Beautiful. You will, diamond I will prepare. Diamond under diamond. So you see that. Understand and practice well and come to the class. Are you following me? Right. Done. So choice function is clear? Right. Good. Now I will go to one more kind of function called what? Shuffle. I will go to shuffle. So can we go to shuffle tomorrow? So tomorrow I'll go. Shuffle and permutation will not be going. And some more things I'll tell you. Permutation, permutations, combination, difference between permutations and combinations. I'll tell you that also. Don't miss the classes. Tomorrow class will go for what? Shuffle and permutation. So thank you. Carry on. All the best. Online students, if any doubts are there, you hold on. So